guys, Cheryl here, Share Crochet, and welcome to another edition of my food portion of my channel. And today I'm going to make a delicious recipe. It is a cinnamon raisin banana bread. It is a quick bread recipe. It does not have any yeast in it, so it's really fast, really easy, and fabulously delicious. I know you're gonna love it, so grab your ingredients and let's get started. So in my bowl, I have 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, and to that I am going to add 1 1/4 teaspoons baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, along with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And we're just gonna stir that together to incorporate it all. And we'll get that out of the way. And now we have my butter. This is a 1/3 cup of unsalted butter softened. And we're gonna beat the, oops, wrong button. Try that again. We're gonna beat this up until it's nice and creamy. You know the drill if you've seen these wonderful baking recipes. And now we're going to add 2/3 cup of white sugar slowly until fine granules form. There is 1/3 cup. There's our second 1/3 cup. And just blend that together, getting it all incorporated. And now we are going to get 2 large chicken eggs that I have lightly beaten with a fork. Add that in our butter mixture. And blend that together until it's nice and frothy. And now we're going to move that out of the way and get our bananas. You know your bananas are ready to be made into a bread when they look like this. I know they are ugly, but they are full of natural sugars, and they will just sweeten and make your bread taste fantastic. You probably don't want to eat these though. And now we're going to incorporate our flour mixture in. We're going to alternate it with the bananas. So we start with a little bit of flour and we just blend that in together until most of it is gone. And then we'll get some of our banana mixture and we'll put that in there. And I think we do this to stop the batter from getting either too stiff or too runny. You want to just kind of take it easy and get these two elements in there. Oh, and there I go throwing flour all over the place. Well, messes are a thing, a wonderful part of life. There's the rest of the banana mixture. We're going to put that in. You might want to get yourself a spatula for this to try and get all of that in there. And we'll mix that together, and the last of the flour mixture goes in. And making sure to get it all in there, and we just want to beat this until the flour is moist. And now we're going to add our raisins. This is 3/4 cup of raisins, and we'll just stir that in to blend it. And now we are going to turn this out into a 9-inch loaf pan. You're going to want to liberally coat this with either butter or shortening, because your bread will stick to the loaf pan even if it's non-stick. So we just spread that in there. And we'll get all that batter in there. When we're done with that, we want to kind of push it around to the edges. Get it as even as possible. This stuff is really sticky, so it's kind of hard to do this. And I like to leave a nice little ridge across the top because that gives you a nice cracked look when your bread is done. Off to the oven for baking. And look at that. Look at how delicious that looks. And that nice crease along the top is perfect. Now we're going to run our knife along the edges of this because, like I said, it is going to stick. And getting it out of there is a pain, especially since you've got to get it out of there immediately, and it is very hot. So be very, very careful. Oh gosh. Oh, catch that. Now we flip our bread over to cool for at least an hour before cutting. Yum! And there it is, all sliced up and ready to eat. Get a little butter, maybe some cinnamon and sugar. Delicious. So doesn't that just look amazing? I think this is just absolutely delicious on those really cold days, which it is here in Michigan. We are going through a deep freeze, and this is a great little treat. You let it cool just for an hour, but if you slice it still warm, put some nice butter on it, and have it with some hot cocoa or some tea, anything. It is wonderful. All the ingredients and directions are right down below, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and until next time, peace a lot.